Thanks, Cuddle, and certainly welcome everyone. It's a great pleasure to be here with all of you today, and it's a wonderful crowd, and we appreciate on a very busy weekend you guys taking the time to be here with us. We're thrilled. Just before I get started, I want to say, so it's been almost 6 years for me that I've been here on Allison, and the time that I've been here, I've only had one boss that I've directly reported to, and that's our Vice President of International Student Affairs, Ron Byrne. And Ron, as many of you know, will be leaving at the end of the month and going on to his next opportunity. And so I just want to say that over the course of that time, the athletics agenda has moved quite a bit. And in all of the areas where we've had progress, Ron has been there to support us and to advocate on our behalf. And I've really enjoyed working with him and learning from him. So I want to say thank you, Ron. So all the way back to almost 6 years ago, in pretty much my first week of work, and in most weeks since that time, I've had people ask me, what are you going to do with the field, and what's going to be done? And as much as I understood that there was merit to that question, and that ultimately we need to come up with a solution, at the time, my opinion was that we really need to focus on the fundamentals of building a successful and vibrant athletics and recreation program. And so that's the decision we made at the time, and went through a strategic planning process and launched a strategic plan in the fall of 2010. And really, since then, have gone to work on the priorities of that plan. And if you look at it, it was 3 pillars. The first pillar was leadership and active living. And in that area, since the release of the plan, we've more than doubled the programs and services that we are offering on campus for our community. And we're continuing to look for every opportunity to engage our community in that spirit of active living and finding a place in everyone's life for that. The second pillar, excellence in campus recreation club sports. Again, we've continued to be innovative of ways to protect that club sport experience, and we have over 150 students on campus that are still engaging that way through our club sports. We have a vibrant intramural program that has upwards of 45% of our student body that participates in intramurals, and we're still trying to find ways to push that envelope. We introduced flag football last year as our most recent intramural sport. It was a great success, and we continue to try and make that a priority. And in the area of the third pillar, excellence in varsity athletics, in that area, we were very deliberate and very purposeful with the language and direct to say that we don't want to just have teams. We want to compete, we want to succeed, and we want to get to a place where we properly represent the quality and the excellence that we all understand that Allison is about. And over the time, so that's what we did. Again, we went to work building on the ideals of that plan. And the idea was pretty simple. We were going to get good coach leadership, and we were going to pay attention to the details. And in the details, we would find a way that we could succeed as Mount Allison in our levels and find a unique Mount Allison solution to the success in our different sports. We're now 2-time defending champs in AUS football. Last year we went undefeated in the AUS 9-0 and won our 2nd straight championship. And the football team finished the season ranked number 6 in the country. Our women's hockey teams played the AUS championship game 2 of the last 4 years. We sent swimmers to CIS nationals every year. Our badminton programs won the ACAA championship for 7 straight years, and this past year we won a bronze medal at the CCAA nationals. Our women's basketball team qualified for nationals this year. Our men's basketball team spent most of the year ranked in the top 15 in CCAA nationals. And so, over the course of this time, if you look, there have been wonderful moments in history for our sporting programs at Mount Allison. And we've spent a lot of time, as we built over the last few years, talking about returning to that success, returning to that tradition. And I would say today that it's not about returning to a place we've been before. We've got student athletes and coaches through their hard work that have put us in a position across a broad base of sports where we're not talking about going back to the same place, we're talking about making history. We're talking about taking that next step and bringing this community to a place that we've never known. And I think the announcement here today and why we're all here is a good example of that history in the making. What's happening and why we're in this place is because we have a great group of supporters and friends who have become captivated and believe in what we're talking about, believe in that vision of redefining what it means to be a Mountie. inside the Mountie family, we all know very well pride. What pride means is passion, relentlessness, intelligence, discipline, and execution. And what I want to say today is thank you very genuinely from our Mountie family for all of your Mountie pride. Thank you.